What up, film fan? Fam. Fan. Fam. Guys, I just came back from watching The Batman, and I have so much to say about that movie, but today it's a spoiler-free review. I'm going to try my best not to spoil the movie and turn this into a spoiler movie. Now, I'm just going to go straight into this, where, yes, you've heard the rumors on, I want to just address the rumors that you heard that this had elements of horror. Now, this is not a spoiler. I'm just here to confirm that it had elements that were creepy, and I suggest if you were under the age of 13, I suggest probably not watching it, where you will probably be disturbed or spooked out of your mind. You won't sleep for like 3 days. But going back, now, you're probably, the first thing you're thinking is, what does he think of this movie? What is he putting this on his list? Now, I will get to that, but let me just address a lot of the good things. I'm gonna basically say, first, there's nothing bad about this movie. I loved every single part of it. So let me go to the best parts of this movie. One of the things that really made me smile was the Penguin in this movie. He was so funny. And I thought he was funny, and his personality just made me smile when he first came on screen. And I just loved him through the entire movie. He was this one guy that just is not fully powerful, but he was one of my favorites in this movie. And I want to also address Paul Dano's The Riddler. Oh my gosh, he did so good in this. And he portrayed a Riddler that was funny and quirky like Jim Carrey's Riddler, but also made you kind of scared of him, where he was kind of creepy, and he pulled it off really great. And he pulled off this psycho character where he feels like what he's doing is right, and just another perk of his character. Now, probably the thing you're asking is Robert Pattinson a good Batman? Now, I haven't seen every single Batman movie, so I cannot determine if he's the best Batman. But I will say he pulls it off as a good Batman. And he beats Batman for like a lot of this movie, where you're like, dang, we get so much Batman in this movie. You enjoy it. You enjoy Robert Pattinson's Batman. You really see his personality and what he does for the city. You're like, dang, this is a good Batman. And I think, personally, I've only seen 3 Batmans so far. I've seen Michael Keaton's, Christian Bale's, and Robert Pattinson's. To be honest, I think Robert Pattinson might be my favorite Batman. I really liked his Batman, and I think it will stay that way, because I heard the other 2 weren't as good. So, I think it will stay that way. Now I want to address a couple more things. The Batmobile. Funny was, I had a Lego Batmobile, and I was thinking of it in one scene about it. And it's just, it was like, by the end of it, I was like, oh my gosh, because my favorite Batmobile is Michael Keaton's Batmobile from the first Batman. From the first Batman movie. And I was like, what is my favorite Batmobile now? Because I loved Robert Pattinson's. It was so it was realistic. It looked so cool in the lighting. It just was dark, actually there was barely any lighting. The lighting you get is from the car. And it is so sick. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's like my favorite Batmobile now. And I think this will be my favorite Batmobile for a long time. And now going into Matt Reeves directing this movie. He knows how to make a Batman movie. Like, he made this amazing story of this dark, gritty Gotham that is probably the darkest Gotham you will ever see. And this, like, Batman who is struggling. And it is, like, just so, and, like, just, like, so dark and gritty. And everybody is, like, you don't know, like, who, like, there's multiple corrupted people. And everybody's just getting to the bottom of everything in Gotham in this movie. And Matt Reeves freaking nails, like, everything in this movie. He knows how to do CGI and practical effects at the right time. Like, you're gonna watch this movie in, like, maybe 20 years and you're gonna be like, dang, this movie will never age. Now, it might age in, like, 1,000 years, but, like, this is gonna be a really good movie for a long time. Like, it's gonna age pretty well. And it's gonna do really good. And I think this movie's gonna really please people with CGI and everything. Just everything about this is just gonna really please everybody. Now, you're probably all wondering, now, where do you put this on your ranking system? So, I have a ranking system, and compared to Uncharted, you can take Uncharted, and Batman will knock it out of the park. I'm gonna put it at perfect, because I think this was a perfect movie. It was not my favorite, but it was perfect, and I think I'm gonna move Uncharted down to good. It's so good. It's like Uncharted doesn't deserve a great anymore. It deserves a good. It was just a good movie. And the Batman was just so great at everything it did. You're like, whoa. This is amazing. You're like this is on the breaking level of The Dark Knight. And it is so good. I'm probably going to go see it again. No doubt about it, I will probably go see it again. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on my schedule. But it is just so darn good. You'll want to see it multiple times. Okay, so I've gotten done with all of that. Okay, so since I didn't spoil anything in this video, I've decided I will make a spoiler video tomorrow. I will make a spoiler video tomorrow about the Batman for everybody who has seen it, so we can go have a conversation in the comments, talk about our theories, and if we got our theories right, or if we got them wrong, and just have a fun time. But I just thank you guys all for watching. At the time of me recording this, I recently made some short videos, and one of my short videos just hit 150 views, which is the most I've gotten in any of my videos. So I'm thanking you guys for all the support. Like I've said in that video, that hit 150 views. And I'm just thanking you guys so much for everything. And if you're 13 and above, go see this movie. Give yourself a treat and go see this movie, please. And this is goodbye, film fam. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Goodbye, film fam. This is Film Culture Podcast signing off.